block could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Tight end in motion left. They're going play action. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Tried getting it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. So now they have third and short. Throwing again, it's Goff. Short pass brought in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have first and goal.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead. Well, Dan Campbell never shy when he disagrees with a call, and he's thrown the red flag here.
Previous play is under review.
Oh, this one is really close, Brock. Did he establish possession and then get both feet down?
Yeah, maintaining possession while being a ballerina, not always easy. A lot to look at here, but I know he thinks he's got a touchdown.
So not only do they not get the result that they wanted, but they're going to lose what could be a very valuable timeout, too. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Just 1 yard on the gain, so now it's going to be third and goal from the 8.
It's now third and goal.
Throwing is gone. Has it in close. And in for the Detroit touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
And he comes through on the kick to give him the lead here in the fourth quarter. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Has this at the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Here come the Bears back out on offense. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Here's a give up the middle. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain, and boy, does he know how to operate in it.
They give it to him again. And again, they'll get there to meet him at the line and take him down. A 5th defensive back into the game for the Lions. Third down coming. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
As much as you'd like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on Williams on the play action. Into traffic, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Working from the gun, Williams. He finds Odunze running the slant. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to run this one well into the red zone to the 14. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Williams from the gun. Has it down close. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 4th quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while, but that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
So after thinking it over, they're lining up for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here we go, toss to the left side. He's not able to get in, but there's a flag down. We're going to wait to see if they get another shot.
Holding offense.
And they're going to go ahead and let the play stand as it happens. They decline the penalty. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. This offense getting all set for this series. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap here to Goff. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. He'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that gives the Lions the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Goff on 1st and 10. Throw complete to Williams. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 47-yard line.
From the 47. St. Brown there to bring it in. He winds up out of bounds, but things not settled yet, so we've got a flag down.
Very relevant. Defense.
So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit.
Automatic 1st down.
A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. And that one's going to back the offense up just a bit here.
Holding offense.
So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Man in motion, headed right. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he's got 5, and we've got our 2-minute warning. All right, here we go, 2nd down. Looking to throw. Goff. Has him on the quick hitter.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Now to throw. He has the first over the middle. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms, but it slips through. Second down coming up. From the gun, a give to Brooks. Breaks, and he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions have taken the lead late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
And now the Lions lining up for a very important two-point try.
The Lions
Back to throw. And he brings it in. That makes this a field goal game now. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for two.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a two-point conversion.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Moore with a return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And after a little running, he gets this up to the 32. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2nd and 6 coming up here. He'll look to throw it. Dumped off to his running back. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Looking to throw it. Throw came out right as the defense got to it. That's an incomplete pass. Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. And that brings up 4th and long. Throwing now. That's incomplete on 4th down. And they'll turn over possession.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen on the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. This won't run out the clock just yet, Brock. They're going to have to kneel it again after this one. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So in Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions. And they're going to get to celebrate both the Thanksgiving holiday and the victory over the coming days, with more time than normal coming up between games. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.